Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta, Crown of the Magister, and Mirake and her 3 monk disciples. Last time we got through all of the initial combats and made it to level 2, and now we are ready to up ourselves to level 3, which is very exciting. Excuse me. So we are going to get a level up with new spells for Mirake. So we get a first level spell slot and 2 second level spell slots. Feels so spell rich as compared to the warlocks and just their 2 spell slots. So we have second level spells available to us now. So we get to prepare our spells every day. So we don't really need to detect magic every day. Shield of Faith, I don't think we're going to use very much. Spiritual Weapon is too good not to take. Otherwise, what else might we want here? Prayer of Healing, heal multiple allies at the same time. 10 minutes for 2d8 plus ability modifier. Let's go Hold Person, I think. We don't need to find traps, rare enfeeblement, and blindness we get anyway. I think that'll be good. Then Wrist. Now, this is where we get to pick our monastic traditions. So, at the moment, all of our monks are pretty much the same. There's some changes between who has intelligence versus charisma, but otherwise it's pretty much standard. But we get to pick our monastic tradition, and we've unlocked Deflect Missiles. Starting at 3rd level, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. If you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level. If you reduce this damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it is small enough for you to hold in one hand and you have at least one free hand. If you catch a missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with a weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught as part of the same reaction. You make this attack with proficiency regardless of your weapon proficiencies, and the missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack, which is a normal range of 4 cells and a long range of 12 cells. So, traditions. Way of the Open Hand is the standard one from 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. Starting at 3rd level, when you manipulate your enemy's ki when you harness your own, whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted by Flurry of Blows, you can impose the following effects on the target. It must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. It must make a strength saving throw. If it fails, you can push it 3 cells away. It can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. Then at level 6, Wholeness of Body. At the 6th level, you gain the ability to heal yourself. As an action, you can regain hit points equal to 3 times your monk level. You must finish a long rest before you can do this again. Level 11, Tranquility. At level 11, when you are about to be hit by an attack or single target spell, you can spend 1 key point to gain the benefits of the spell shield. Then, Way of Survival. Starting at 3rd level, you gain a +2 bonus to armor class when you are not wearing armor and you are not incapacitated. When you use Patient Defense, you gain advantage to your attack rolls until the start of your next turn. And then after that, level 6, Unbreakable Body. Starting at 6th level, whenever you take damage from any source, you heal a number of hit points equal to your proficiency bonus at the start of your next turn. Whenever you use Patient Defense, you also gain resistance to all damage types until the start of your next turn. And at level 11, Unmoving Strength. Starting at 11th level, you now add your Con modifier to the damage rolls of your unarmed strikes and monk weapons. 3rd, Way of Light, Luminous Key. Starting at 3rd level, you learn the Light and Shine cantrips with Wisdom for spellcasting. Whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted by Flurry of Blows, they automatically start illuminating light until the end of your next turn. At higher levels, Radiant Strikes. Starting at 6th level, anytime you strike a target affected by Shine of Luminous Key, you deal an additional 1d4 Radiant damage. Level 11, Blinding Faith. At the start of 11th level, as a bonus action, you can spend 2 key points to generate a blinding burst of light. All creatures within 3 cells of you must roll a con saving throw or take 3d6 Radiant damage and become blinded. And lastly, the Way of Freedom from the Lost Valley DLC. Flurry of Blows Improved 1. Starting at 3rd level, whenever you use your Flurry of Blows and you gain advantage on your next attack, and you gain the benefit of dash action until the end of your turn. Level 6, Swirling Dance, starting at 6th level. When a creature misses you with a melee attack roll, you can use your reaction to make an immediate attack roll against the creature. Level 11, Flurry of Blows, improved 2. Starting at 11th level, when you use Flurry of Blows, you can make up to 1 additional attack with it for a total of 3 Flurry of Blows attacks. So Way of Light is going to be way more useful in the standard campaign because the Sorax are weak to light sources. So I think for here, we're going to take Way of the Open Hand for one of us. Palm? Oh, Palm should have been Open Hand. Never mind. Palm is going to be Way of Survival. And Knuckle we will do as the Way of Freedom. So that is 3rd level all accounted for. Now we can gather what few plants there are around these parts before heading on out to the rest of our adventure. There's another one there. Not yet. Give me that blood daffodil. Now we can head on out. Yes. So we need to go west. Out to the valley. We have 4 units of food for 1 day worth of rest. Slow will be 2 days with 1 long rest, but we can't be surprised anymore. So I think going at normal speed will be absolutely fine. We just took a long rest. We find 4 food. So we're fit and healthy, ready for the adventure ahead. And we must fight a winter wolf and 4 wolves. That will be a hoot, I'm sure. Let's hope this doesn't completely wreck us so early. The regular wolves, I think, will only have around kind of 18 HP or something. It's the winter wolf that is going to be the bigger problem. So there's a wolf up here and the rest of them down there. We currently don't have any area of effect spells, unfortunately. These are not the spells I selected. Did I not confirm correctly when I picked spells? I'm confused. I really wanted a spiritual weapon, but fine, that's on me. We will have to figure it out next time. For now, I would love to just get the winter wolf started towards dying. Right, 10 damage was not a lot, so it's looking like they're going to have a lot of HP. Going to push the cleric to the back of the party because they most certainly want to be alive. Right, Palm, Way of Survival. I'm totally going to forget what all of that means immediately. We have darts, or we can make our way forward. Fortunately, none of them are underneath either of these that we could push over. So, patient defense, step of the wind dash, step of the wind disengage, or flurry of blows if we've used the attack action. Alright, I'm going to come to here. And I'm going to ready a melee attack. I think that's an attacking distance, but the game knows better than I do. Alright, push to here. Way of the Open Hand. Good. Yeah, that was 6 HP. So these guys have like 12 HP. They are far too athletic. So they're rolling with advantage on pack tactics. We take our bonus attack. We get 2 short sword attacks. So, since things are reasonably well lit around here, there's one down. I don't think we're going to have the movement to get to the other, unfortunately. Five damage. We're going to rush into here. Take out our melee weapon. Attack the healthiest one with our main attack. Then go improved flurry of blows. Bonus action attack here.
You never stood a chance.
Second bonus action attack here. Winter Wolf is up. This is the scary part. Ice breath, huh? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, the ice breath could have been much worse. Crim is dead. That is kind of much worse, isn't it? We have advantage on the next attack against the Winter Wolf. So I'm going to push in with Marake, and we are going to cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level. With advantage. 16 damage. Let's get our shield out for the extra defense. Then here, it's a melee attack. It's a bad one. Flurry of blows. Good. Second flurry of blows. Still good. Wrist. You are quite injured, and I dislike that. Let's kill this wolf first.
Another victory.
Then Step of the Wind, disengage. We are going to push ourselves behind this full cover here. Knuckle is doing okay for HP. We're just going to keep on attacking.
Perfect.
We hit on a 16, which is reasonably good. Flurry of blows. With advantage. Still managed to miss. We hit that one though. They're halfway down, which is reasonably good, apart from the fact that they did take a couple of big spellcasting attacks ahead of this, which is slightly scary. Should have used Herald of Pain while there was a big group, if I'm honest. Let's see if we can get them to be... Ah, jeez, okay. They are not poisoned. Oh, there's spiritual weapon. I'm dumb. Bonus action spell. And the other spells that I couldn't account for were obviously our domain spells that we were always going to have prepared. Right, Flurry of Blows here. We just want to put in as many attacks as we can as fast as possible. Solid. Go again. Excellent. Okay. Not feeling too bad about this encounter now. Wrist. Marake still has a spell slot, I think. Yes. So I think we can afford to be engaged with everybody. And if someone goes down, we have an emergency healing word. Flurry of Blows. Go after it. Solid. Keep it up. Love to see it. Knuckle, if you could finish this off right now, I'd be really grateful.
How does that feel?
I am really grateful. Alright, we get some XP. We will get a Winter Wolf pelt and a bunch of other basic gear. Does he not have any kind of improved weapon? No magnificent dagger or anything? Regular short sword, regular short bow, regular studded leather. Alright then. not going to push over any of this stuff, so we will continue with our long rest. Yes. Having learnt the lesson that spiritual weapon is, of course, on the bonus spells. So we're down to 5 units of food. We should certainly buy some more when we have the opportunity to do so. Alright, our companion died, but we made it to the jungle.
Well, still...
I say
So,
if we can...
skip past over that. We are here in the jungle. If I go to the map, basically, I need to find a bunch of free plants and stuff over here, work our way down a waterfall, and then after that we will find a... no, we don't get to the waterfall first. There's one thing we have to do before the waterfall. So, we are going to clamber around here, and I will catch up with you after we've gathered every last piece of flora and fauna we can. Alright, gathered up a whole load of plants and stuff. We also found a scroll of invisibility that I don't know that we can cast as a cleric, and certainly our monks do not have spell casting. But we did find, where is it? A magnificent longsword, +1 attack bonus, +1 damage bonus. So currently we are wielding a mace for 1d6 plus strength. I think we'd be better off dealing with the magnificent longsword, because currently we're +4 to hit. Primary. +4 to hit, 1d6 +2. Whereas this is +5 to hit, 1d8 +3. So that seems like an immediate upgrade for us, even if... Oh yeah, I thought that cuff was our hand from this angle. Didn't think we were holding it right, but we are. So that's good. That's our spellcasting focus. Otherwise, happy with that. Over here, all the same stuff. This does not say +1 on it, but the other one does, which confuses me. So we'll answer that down the line. But for now, we're going to get cautious because you may remember just past here, we're going to have a fight with a Badlands ape and a few others. Now, I want to remember one of us here has open hand technique. Starting when you choose this tradition, you can manipulate your enemy's ki when you harness your own. Whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted by your flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following effects. Push them 3 cells away from you. So that is wrist. So if wrist could get to here very swiftly, while this monkey is not looking, and attack please. I hope this works well. So wrist is at the top of the order. We have attacked and hit. Then we are going to attack with flurry of blows. That is a nat 1. Please hit with the second one. Open hand technique. Push away. That's what I want. God damn. Alright, we're going to get wrecked. They're surprised. Thank God. Okay. We have hope. So, I don't think we really have too much time for being cute. Fortunately for us, the other ones are surprised, so I don't think even with our very high speed we're going to be able to close this gap immediately. But let's just take the dodge action for now. Then Marake. Get to here. Also take the dodge action. We could have cast Spiritual Weapon and had it up for the fight. Never mind. We will push up against this stone. And and dodge as well. Right, wrist back at the top of the order. We're over here. We are attacking. Oh my god. These rolls. Flurry of blows. We are pushing away with our attacks. Oh, they're making strength save. Okay, well. It's not like the Warlocks repelling blasts, where we just automatically push them. So that's definitely a lesson learned. Fortunately, that Badlands Ape is having a bad day, so hopefully, between us, we might be able to rescue that guy. Because he's having a bad day right now. Let's get over to here. We're going to get spotted. That's fine. Attack here. Good work, team. What powers do we have? Step of the Wind dash, patient defense. Let's just take our bonus action attack here. Excellent. You're down. I'm going to move one step away from the cliff just in case of risk of shoving and the like. Then Marake is up. We are still hidden, so we have advantage on an attack. So that attack is going to be a guiding bolt. Bad D6 rolls today. Then we've got the last Badlands Ape over at the back. That's fine. We can actually close the gap here with our really long movement speed. So our battlefield control is going to be pretty good, I would say. We get advantage on this attack thanks to the guiding bolt. Then let's go Flurry of Blows. Advantage on that attack thanks to Flurry of Blows. Miss on a 12. Gorilla just having a whale of a time back there. Wrist back at the top. Okay. So now we know they're making strength saves. We're not going to be as precious about trying to shove this guy back. So let's just take a regular attack, save a key point. Lovely. Kill on a crit there. Bye-bye. Good night. Take some light cover. Gorilla. Not doing anything. I'm going to move over to this spot here. Assuming this guy's going to come across, we will ready a melee attack. We will... This guy's in range. Can we hide? We cannot. We are in sight of everybody. We have so many spell slots, though. The problem is, of course, they don't come back on short rests like I'm used to. We need to concern ourselves with long rests for that. But that was a solid guiding bolt there. This guy making the trip over. There's our readied action. Advantage on that thanks to guiding bolt. Yeah. Smashed for 1d8 plus 4. We will join our friends over here. Get our multi-attacks on. Bad times. The gorilla is back. Is that the one at the back doing nothing? They've decided to get involved. Slowly. Wrist. Can join in here. Once this Badlands Ape is down, I'm much less worried about the rest of the fight. Gorilla up top is throwing stones. Badly.
on, you
We
can do
are unable
better.
to just hit anything right now. Merake. They are behind a wall of people, so let's go with Sacred Flame. They make the save, unfortunately.
Shake it off.
My DC must be exactly 13, right? Can't check right now. Must be 8 plus 2 plus 3 for 13. Punch. Slice. Good. How much movement do we have to get anywhere else right now? Not really enough. You're all going to go up high? That's really annoying. At least we are much easier to... Knuckle activates martial arts bonus unarmed strike power. Right, let's use power Step of the Wind dash as a bonus action. That will get us over here with our really, really long movement speed. Then we can start attacking up here. Hit on a 12 is lovely. No bonus action attack because we dashed with our bonus. Probably do the same thing here. That'll get us up to the fight as well. Swift climbing. Good work.
Little goblin.
No bonus action attack for us either. Merake, you have line of sight on this gorilla. And that one. Could we perhaps Sacred Flame this guy? Excellent. Right. We'll get up against the walls. We are not going to make a climb up there. If I throw a dart, long range attack just because they're so high. But we still hit on a 12, that's lovely. Then these guys are high enough that we can start doing our melee attacks up top now. Good, and a bonus. Nicely done. We learn something about them because we have a Wisdom Survival Specialist. A Scroll of Dark Vision and some Oil of Acuteness. Then a couple of other things for us to grab around the place. 1 GP and a Scroll of Comprehend Languages.
Seems effortless.
Bear pelt, and there's a plant on this side. For a stone, abyss moss, lovely. And then as a party we can come and investigate this doorway. So
Wow, this gate is massive.
we investigate the gate.
There are empty spaces here for something beetle-shaped.
We need 2 beetle keys to get in there. There's there's a moon shrub just here. Give me that moon shrub. So now there's some more collecting stuff, some more navigation, and then we'll get down a waterfall here up to a small encampment over there. So I will spare you guys watching me run around jumping over waterfalls and rocks, and we will catch up at the encampment. Right, after much hopping, skipping, and jumping, we have made it to the outpost. So we can shove that down, climb on up here, and basically these folks are a group of gatherers that will go to locations that we have explored, find any loot and pickups that we've missed, and then sell them back to us, and they take their own cut. So that's their purpose. They also give us a bunch of like quests to go around meeting people, telling her like there's a bunch of package runs to basically do in the near future. So let's just get past all this. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So you collect stuff that we don't need.
We should go.
Stay in the light.
But they want us to take something to the city. But if we speak to Tellerin again, they are also a trader. And this is going to be important because we can reorder all of this. And we have all of this stuff that we can sell to them. We don't need this longbow. We don't need studded armor. I don't think we need this extra breastplate, do we? Oh no, that's medium armor. Yeah, we do want that. We can sell this. We can sell these extra shields. Take a bear pelt. Keep the winter wolf pelt because we only have one. They can have all of that stuff. And we can conclude. So they buy all of that tat off of us for 40. But here we have these magnificent gauntlets. And we can identify them for 55 gold. +1 gauntlets. Okay, they were that. They just weren't identifying as that for some reason, which is odd. Let's sell that for gold. We will equip those in a second because they're a +1 weapon. We're more likely to hit with them. As for the rest, you can have this candle. Insufficient value. Okay, don't take the candle from me. I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra rations. Otherwise, we're locked out of enough stuff because we don't have a good enough reputation. But that is nice. I'm not going to identify this potion yet because it's just a little bit on the expensive side compared to how much cash we actually have. But here, this is a 14 + 2 dex bonus stealth disadvantage medium armor. This is a 14 + 2 dex maximum no disadvantage medium armor. So we'll swap those out. We can sell that scale mail back. That means we won't have to be lugging it around because it's heavy. So that's nice. Then around the place there are a bunch of containers we can loot and nobody seems to care, so we will obviously do that. Arrows, arrows, spears and darts in case you were running out of ranged weaponry. A ration pouch and a warhammer, always fun for a cleric, at least clerics that can use them. But I'm happy with my +1 longsword right now. Here, a bunch of crafting components. And speaking of +1 weapons, we should equip those gauntlets to somebody. So we are currently +5 to hit, 1d6 +3. This is +6 to hit, 1d4 +4. So, and they are magical damage for the purposes of getting across magical resistances. So that's nice. I think at some point monks get to a sufficient level that they can just punch ghosts without issue, but we're not there yet. Let's open this up. We get a couple of recipes. There's a crate on this side. For that we get some more supplies. Happy to have it. And then there's another person here, Samco Flint. They are a quest giver. They've got a bunch of packages and letters to be sent around to the city.
And if you don't, I'm not sanctioned.
So talk to Samco, find the missing party in the valley. So that is a quest of its own around here. We will endeavour to do that. Even more supplies for the long rests that we might need. For now, I think we're going to stand here, take a short rest, because one of us got hit quite badly in that previous fight. We can roll 1 hit die there, and well, we'll roll all of them there. So we're all at max HP now. That should replenish our key points, which is very nice. And if we climb back on down, I think we are ready to say thank you ever so much for watching for the day. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow where we will be exploring the rest of this valley. For now, cheers.